Praise Jesus. Praise the Blessed Mother. I'm Peter Kim Chae-sok, the operational head of Mary's Ark of Salvation Foundation, Incorporated. Mary's Ark of Salvation Foundation hereby issues a statement of opposition to the legalization of abortion. Article 10 of the Constitution of the Republic of Korea stipulates that all citizens shall be assured of their human worth and dignity and have the right to pursuit of happiness based on the natural human rights. It is also clearly stated in the Article of Fundamental Rights that no individual should violate the freedom of others in the pursuit of their own happiness. The fetus and the mother are two separate individuals. Every fetus has its rights to the life that is independent of its mother's rights to choose and decide for herself. Thus, we cannot associate the rights of one's self-determination to the sanctity of life for another individual. The legalization of abortion violates the constitutional spirit of protecting the fetus's right to life. A number of constitutional court rulings obviously stated a fetus is a separate creature from the mother, and the fetus, as a subject, has a constitutional right to life, and the nation is obliged to protect the fetus's life in accordance with the second sentence of Article 10 in the Constitution. The argument for legalizing abortion, in line with the issue of women's decision to terminate the pregnancy, emphasizes self-determination and the guarantee of the right to pursue happiness. This not only seriously damages the right to the sanctity of life, but also overlooks a number of medical reports that many women suffered from physical and mental health issues after their abortions known as post-abortion syndrome, a type of post-traumatic stress disorder. Therefore, women's unwanted pregnancy and childbirth are not problems to be solved by abortion. It is important to have a supportive environment whereby individuals, communities, and the nation are responsible so that women are not at a crossroad. The teachings of the Catholic Church strictly oppose the legalization of abortions for self-interest that robs another the dignity of life. Human dignity is based on the sanctity of life and not through human reasoning or logics. Catholic doctrines consistently clarify that the fetal right to life should be respected as a human being from the moment of its conception. Medical findings have shown that parents' genes are fused within 24 hours of conception, and fetus's heart starts beating within the next 3 weeks. Thus, fetuses must be strictly recognized for their right to life, and this is the reason why the nation must work together to guard their right to life. Thus, every fetus has their rights to life. Every nation must work together to safeguard their right to life. The Blessed Mother of Naju has already said long ago through Julia Kim, abortion is murder, and shed her tears of blood seeing the unjust deaths of countless little lives being destroyed in their mothers' wombs. I am overcome with sorrows because these innocent and precious lives given by God are cruelly trampled, brutally kneaded, crushed, torn, and killed by the reasons of their parents' ignorance and indifference. Therefore, I want to show you the scene of a little baby begging for its life, and thereby converting many sinners and bringing them back to me. Tell everyone that a little life is not a bloody lump, but has a life flowing in it from the moment of conception in the mother's womb. This is the message of love from the Blessed Mother of Naju on July 29, 1988. George Bush, the 41st President of the United States, during his tenure, invited Julia Kim to the White House, where she delivered the messages of the Blessed Mother of Naju for long hours and received enthusiastic responses from his aides. And the devout Christian President Bush legislated against abortion. The actual agony and unimaginable pains of abortion cannot be described in words explicitly. The the limbs of the fetus are torn apart ruthlessly. As mentioned earlier, it is not unusual for women who had abortions to suffer from post-traumatic disorder symptoms such as deep remorsefulness, regrets, unforgiveness, and even depression for the rest of their lives. On the contrary, a considerable number of women who choose to give birth, despite their challenges or difficult circumstances, have clearly testified that their lives are happy because their children exist in the world, that their children are gifts in their lives, and that they never regret having chosen to give birth, not aborting. We can find those data easily from the Association of Single Mothers. To emphasize again, in solving the overall problem in women's lives, which is the childcare that women suddenly encounter, we have to come up with a fundamental alternative. Trying to solve this problem through abortion is not a resolution. Abortion is only the most brutal murder and merciless act you take to solve it easily and quickly. The nation, the community, and the individual must join strength in various aspects, including publicizing the dignity of life, providing information on the dangers and side effects of abortion, the doctor's right to refuse aborting, and developing policies for childcare in which women can be pregnant and give birth in relief. We earnestly pray that the wondrous gifts of life, through pregnancy and childbirth granted by the Lord, can overcome the culture of merciless death and move more vigorously toward a culture of respecting life based on love. On November 28, 2020, Mary's Ark of Salvation Foundation, Incorporated.
Thank you.